right, I'm out paddling down to some spots to look. I will get back if I see anything. It's a real nice day today. The water's still real high, but I can look some places and have a shot. So I will get back if I see anything later. I'm doing some screens here, and right there's an artifact. That's a piece of fire rock with a nutting stain hole on it. I'll get back. I don't see nothing else in this screen. This is back where, like a week ago, I was out in the water and had a little trench going. You can kind of see where it was at right here in my throw out. I'm just trying to, this is where I found the red Amos, and that's the oldest point from this area to this stretch of this site by far. This is right where I found that Mississippian point when the water was up like this, and I just got another nice little point. I can't tell if it's a Jack's Reef or one of these rivertons, but I got it right in here scraping. Man, there's a lot of stuff on this little beach. See if you see it. It looks like a Jack's Reef, and it looks like it's going to be real thin, and just, it's right here. It's awful thin, man. It's a Jack's Reef. Oh, man. It's translucent. Look at it. All right. That's a day maker. It's a little Jack's Reef, and it's got the pentagonal form. Look how thin it is. That's pretty nice, and the material is great. It looks like gray Coshocton flint. I'd say it's definitely gray Coshocton, real high quality, glossy. That's a pretty little point. Man, all right. Needed that. The water's up. You can see there's only a little bit of beach, but I'm just taking my time and scraping, and I'm getting stuff. Let me get in my pocket here. Let's set this point down. I got some, I've been finding flakes of real beautiful Flint Ridge. Let me get them out here real quick and show you. Just not good enough to film, you know. But look at this, these Flint Ridge flakes. I'll show you this big piece. It'll definitely be translucent. Imagine a point out of that stuff. Whew! But there's flakes of this everywhere in here. Well, not everywhere. That's like 12 screens worth, but I'm getting stuff fixed, and I got a nice one. Got a nice one. That's a nice little Jack's Reef. Look at that little base. Wow, folks. I did it. Later. Right here. Man, that would have been nice. It's probably off of Madison Point. Look how thin it is, but maybe not. It could be something else, but it looks like a Madison Point. Typical material, gray stuff, butt snapped. Another piece right in here. Lay up a screen here. See what I can get back in here. There's a bunch of stuff piled up. I moved it out. Sticks and stuff. And there's a little bit of rock. You can see it right there in front of me. See if there's any flakes or anything. I sure don't get an artifact every screen here, but I got a couple pieces here already and some flakes. So there's stuff here. We found all them points last week, so there's got to be more. Let's see what we got here. I do this, I don't know, 20, 30 times during the day. Film me screening down something to see if I can't get a live screen or a live find. Doesn't always work out. It leads to a bunch of editing. I don't even see a flake in this one, but there's fire rock. Well, right there, look at that. Look at this stuff, man. Let me get my headset off here. This is real high quality Flint Ridge. It's kind of like the material, that side notch I just found like a week ago, that translucent. Look at this stuff. Let me wipe it off some more. Look at that stuff, man. It's a flake of high quality Flint Ridge. You know, 1 point made out of that would be a month maker. And that's what we're looking for. I love the high quality material like this. That's what I'm looking for. That last point, I'll take that gray Coshocton that's translucent. Later. I did that screen, then the next screen I got an artifact that just broke. It's right here. It's one of them little Riverton points. Look how nice that would have been. White flint ridge. It's impacted. Look at that little base. That's a shame, ain't it? Man, another one. That's 2 breaks and a nice point right in here. It's on for this screen. I got a few shovelfuls of dirt in there, but there's a nice light pocket of rock down in here and stuff, and that's 3 artifacts right here, 2 breaks, and I'm getting flakes in every screen. And I got a little piece of pottery after that point, but it wasn't much. But there's a nice layer in here. There could be points laying right here at my feet. It's just finding them. It's a big screen full of stuff. Let's see what we got. I see flakes. Lots of them. Man. Let me get off my glove off here and I'll show you all the flakage. I'll have to do some sifting in here. Right here's 2. Piece of Coshocton and a piece of red. Right here's a piece of real high quality flint ridge again. Right here's another flake of flint ridge. Right here's a flake. Right here's a flake. Right there's a piece of Indian pottery. It's just a junker piece of. Right here's another flake. Right here's another flake of flint ridge. You can see it, it's beautiful. Right here's another tiny finishing flake of flint ridge. Right there's a flake of Coshocton, blue black. Right there's a flake of that green stuff. Look at that, 1 screen. I'll have to look around. Here's another flake of tan. Right there's a little tiny flake of river cobble chert. I don't see nothing else. There could have very well been there's points laying here at my feet. Little bird points and Madisons and stuff, and probably Jack's Reef points. They're laying in here. See one more tan flake down there. But look at that 1 flake or 1 screen. All these little flakes. Later, got another piece. Right, and it looks like a drill. It's right here. Looks like it has a little off the bottom, but maybe not. It's got late notches. I'd say it's made that way. It's just a little tool. Look at that. Yeah, it has light notching there. It's probably made off just made like that. That ain't bad. Ain't as nice as that last drill, but it's translucent at least. Ain't bad. Another piece anyway. Huh. Not bad at all. You know, it's no ways near nice. At the end of the video, I'll put a link up, and all you have to do is click on it, where I found this T-drill made of flint ridge, like, I don't know, 5 days ago, if even that. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's my favorite find this year. Finding nice drills are hard. You see, that's a lot of people would be satisfied with that, but you know, that's an average piece for me. It just is below average probably, but I still like finding it. I just got this in the last screen. You can see all them white flakes in it. That is not shell, it's white flint ridge, and it's these little Riverton points here made out of flint ridge. I'd say this is Riverton culture, like pottery to go with them Miron points, or Miron. They're late archaic, the early woodland. That's pretty cool. Later, came out of the last screen. You can see the notch here. It's some kind of little sharpened down point. Made of flint ridge. Another broke. Later, here's another piece of that. It's got white flint ridge all in it. It's pottery. Look at it. It's just loaded. That piece is. I've got a whole pocket full of pottery. I've been digging a bunch of it, but I've just found flint for almost an hour. I might move to a different spot if I don't find nothing in the next half hour, but I'm still looking. Point, and it's a classic point, and I thought it was just a flake, but it's a Jack's Reef pentagonal. It's an unnotched one. It's a little bit right here. That's a Jack's Reef pentagonal. It's all there. You can see the pentagonal shape. It's made of Coshocton flint. It's real thin. It's exactly what it is. It's got a little irregular base, but that's a late woodland piece. Look at it. It's real high grade Coshocton flint. That's exactly what it is. A Jack's Reef pentagonal. I'll show it in a book. I found another one here that's real nice up farther, like a gray one that's just real symmetrical and nice and unnotched like this one. You can see the base isn't broke, but that's what it is, a Jack's Reef pentagonal. Man, look at that material, folks. Beautiful high-grade Coshocton flint from Coshocton County, Ohio, Upper Mercer. I'm way far away from that source too, probably 3 hours by car right now. Another find. Later. Well, here's another big piece of pottery out of my last screen. I'm gonna get it, but just wait a second here. I got another piece. Check this out. I think this is an end off of it. See how it's that flat part there? It's all worked. I'd say this is an Atto handle weight, or it's a gorget that's broke. It's an old brake. I'd say it's some kind of Atto handle weight. See that flat spot there where it's all been worked? It's all worked down. That is a shame. It's an old brake. I'd say that's an Atto handle weight. That's too bad. I'm gonna go up farther now. Show you some of the pottery I got here. I'll wet it real quick. Look at all the shell, or the flint tempered. Some of it's not. That piece isn't. It was probably shell tempered. You can see where it's leached out. That piece doesn't have the stuff in it. That's flint. That's got flint and little pebbles in it. Look at that stuff. Very unique pottery with that flint and them little tiny, like, pieces of quartz pebbles, but there's little flakes of flint too in all of it. That's wild. But another handful of pottery, and I got two different style Jack's Reefs. One that's a pentagonal that's notched, and then the pentagonal form. So, and that other stuff, there's broken points in that drill. So not bad for this area, but I've been here a while. I don't even know how long, probably 2 hours and 45 minutes at least. It's an odd find. I just picked that up right here. Big wrench. Wonder how that got here. Well, I'm on that midden site surface hunting, and I've been picking up some flakes and stuff, and I think I got something really awesome. You can see the midden shell here. There's another piece right there. What do you think that looks like? That looks like it's drilled. There's a piece. We'll take this piece. I'm gonna pick up some of it. It's drilled. Oh, folks, look at this. That's a pendant, or a bead. That's more like a pendant. Oh man, this is awesome. Oh man. Wow. Look at that. That's beautiful. Look at it glow. This is a Mississippian site. Oh, that's nice. Looks like opal. Oh, I would call that a pendant. My goodness, look at the banks here though. Look at that. All right, folks. All right. I'm happy with that. We'll look around here. I'll show you some of the shell and stuff. Finish looking this spot. There's just so much trash. It just stinks. So much trash. See, there's more. Look at all the shell. Just look at it coming out of here. I'm gonna have to start looking at this, all of it, for beads and stuff. See, there's another piece right there. Look at it all up through here. There's another piece, and it's all ancient midden shell. You can see the rock kind of coming down out. Oh man, this is nice. You can see right there's a flake of flint, that green stuff. This rain's done this some good. All that shell wasn't laying out back here. See, there's another piece. We're gonna have to flip every one of these from now on to make sure they're not beads. Man, that pendant's nice. Look at that thing glow. It almost glows orange in the sunlight. Man, that's a good find. We'll look around here real good. See, there's more shell right there. It's not drilled. There's more right there. There's a piece. Well, let me turn this off and I will get back to you, man. Look at it all in here. It's everywhere. The rain's really washed this off. Man, that'd be cool to find. And I see there's another piece. There's a nice piece. It's a shame they're not all beads. I'd be going ballistic. Well, anyway, I'm gonna turn this off so I don't bore you. And I'll look see this stuff and see what else I can see later. Last find, I think I have a Mississippian point here. It's broke. It is, man, that's a shame. Would have been another shell midden point. You can see what's coming off that midden. These Madisons. There's another one just laying out. That would have been nice. Come back up here and look a little bit before I go. I was gonna sift in here a little bit. There's another flake. Yeah, there's more midden shell right here, and I'm a good ways off the midden. See that old ancient shell? That's what that pendant's made out of. That's a good find. That's a good find indeed. See, I don't know if that's a flake, but that's definitely a flake of Cousteau flint right there. You see it. It's that blue and white speckled stuff. It's beautiful. But there's so much stuff washed in here. Sticks and trash. Hard grade. It's hard to really look real good. You just got to take your time and look through everything. That's what I'm doing. See, there's rock up in there I didn't see. Kind of eyeball it and see if we see a big point sticking out. Be nice to find another one. I don't see nothing. But I'll get back at you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Nice little shot of the river for you. I got the wind at my back, so I got an easy road to the car. But I found that drill, that Flint Ridge drill. The link to the video, it'll be at the end, right in there. It's a good find, but this pendant today is pretty good too, and I like that other point. Well, later. Some of the stuff I found, I guess it's later than what I thought. I was gonna do this at home, but it's 4:30, and I've been out here a while. But here's a flake of Cousteau I picked up, real high grade, waxy Cousteau. You can see it's got a perforator on it, right here at the top. It's a nice one, actually. I got this little Jack's Reef pentagonal, this Jack's Reef, and it's notched, but it's got the pentagonal form to it, and it's a Jack's Reef for sure. The shell pendant, lots of pottery, and look at all these flakes of Flint Ridge. Just tons of nice material here. Look how translucent that is. It's just nuts. I was gonna cut this off, but I forgot to do, and I found this little knife, but it wasn't worth filming. It's like a preform or something. And all these pottery shards, I'd say this is the find of the day. Man, that's nice, folks. That's just really, look at it glow. Whoo, that's awesome. And I like this Jack's Reef point a lot. It's really nice, little point. And the drill ain't bad. It's a shame on that. Say that's an Arrowhead weight. It's Broco. But that's it now. I'm sorry I've been saying I'm gonna go. I'm kind of tired. I've been out here a long time, and you know, it's nice being out here. It's a beautiful day. But this is definitely it. There's a look at it. It's a shame on that little bird point too. It's one of those Riverton series. Later.